Hello, and I hope everybody's having a good week one. Again, this is Dr. Joel Light. Um, Based on what little email I've received from you, I think everybody's doing okay. And of course, not a lot of questions in the Course Cafe. So I wanted to talk real quick about production possibilities frontier and scarcity of goods. I think if you remember the chapter 2 reading and also the PowerPoint Thinking Like an Economist, I think that one of the important things that we remember in economics is that there is a scarcity of goods. And we think about that. I mean, there's a limited supply of practically everything in the entire world. So this kind of makes sense. And what economists and what people trying to work with economists try and figure out is how do we best utilize our scarce goods. And one of the examples with the production possibilities frontier, we saw that there was two separate types of goods, and we had choices in that production possibilities frontier of producing one or the other, or a bunch of both, or not as much as some. So I hope that production possibilities frontier makes sense to you, and understanding that along the line that that's the most efficient place to have the two goods. Like I said, they can be a combination of goods. Anytime we're underneath the line, that of course means that we're not operating efficiently. There are certain instances, obviously, where it makes more sense to build one or the other. Then there was also a discussion of how there could be a technological advance, which would cause an outward shift in that production possibilities frontier. Most likely, with the technology advance, you would see that happen on just one of the goods. In this case, we saw it go to the computer produced. So basically, with the technology increase, it increased our opportunities or our possibilities, basically, to produce more computers. This happens a lot, and that's one other thing to remember when we're talking about economic curves, like demand curves and supply curves. They're just shots in time. They're going to change, almost all the time because of many things. As far as demand, our opinions about certain goods change through time. The suppliers, they might have some opportunities, again, kind of like with this production possibility frontier. There might be some additional scarcity of goods. In some situations, there might be, let's say there's a mining strike, or there's a drought, or something like that might limit the amount of raw materials that can help us produce the good. So just keep a few of those things in mind. We'll be working together over the next few weeks. I hope again that everybody's having a good time, and that this information you feel is valuable. So thanks a lot, and continue to email me if you have questions.